Fellas, coming on May 30th, we have new patch note. This is coming in 2 days, of course tied with the season 2.5 launch around the same time as well. So there is a lot to cover. Let's hop into it. Obviously, as we all know, Ultron is coming. He does come with 2 skins. Speculation is he's going to make a good third support over being one of the main 2. There's going to be a new convoy map, the Hellfire Gala. I'm ready for a new convoy map. I did like the domination maps they brought, but I like the convoy maps better, I think. There's going to be a new event to get the binary Hawkeye skin, the Cerebro database 2. Similar to what they did with Mantis, you'll have to do X amount of challenges, likely for certain characters, and then at the end you get the cool skin. Although I did hear that it was supposed to be similar to what they did with Wolverine. Same deal of having to do challenges. He looks sick. They're giving Hawkeye a lot of love, and with his recent buffs and then his recent buffs, it's not a surprise. For the Twitch drops where you have to watch X amount of time on Twitch, typically it's about 4 hours from May 30th until June 27th, so you have about 4 weeks to do it. This is the Emma skin. It actually looks pretty decent compared to her main. Of course, there's a spray, you get a nameplate, there's going to be an emote for her as well, and then the skin. You get to watch 4 hours. Honestly, put it on overnight. You could get it done without actually having to watch it, or you could change the quality settings and just put it off to the side while you do stuff. You just have to have the video actually playing. Either way, we love new skins. It does look good. I've been rocking that Atom one for a bit. Now there's going to be some new additions and adjustments. They're adding a mood system, a little icon next to your nameplate so everyone will know your current vibe. The amount of players that actually will use that is very, very minimal, but at least it's a change from the current pace. A new emoji system, express yourself with bubbly emojis during combat, and the play interface. I get it for like after fights, but you know what? I'm being negative. I'm sure it will be great, and I'm sure everyone will use it. They're adding a new recommendation feature in the team lobby, so you never miss vital information. In other words, in the team lobby, you're going to have more essentially ads. Hopefully there's a way to turn that off. They're revamping the layout of information on nameplates for better clarity and style. Right on. The hero selection wheel will now display Lord icons. That's going to be really sick. The career system now supports showcasing more costume content and stats. Ah, cool. And for this part of the season, the rewards are in. You reach gold to get a cool Ultron skin, along with the new crests for Grandmaster, Celestial, Eternity, and Top 500. The crests don't really mean all that much from what I've been seeing. I am playing at a very slow pace because I do a lot of quick play instead. You see a ton of the crests in low, medium, even a high plat. I saw it in gold. I think they should do something to indicate new and more recent versions of these crests, because a lot of the old ones don't really mean that much. New in store, there's going to be a new group bundle and then new Ultron bundle as well. And then because he is a new character, there's going to be a other new Ultron skin, and then new mood icons, the Chibi Jeff bundle. Those are the mood icons we mentioned earlier, but these should be more chibi style, I guess is the best way to put that. So on this page, it has a little bit more information. This is most likely outdated unless these skins have been released last week, but the Ultron skin actually does look pretty good, although I really like the base Ultron. Well, that's loud. It's a decent animation skin. He just looks so good. And this is the emote. I don't know, man. Look, I don't know. I've seen some really good skins. I don't know. That one just, at least it's gold, but so is the reward. It's a new skin for Ultron. I'm sure it's going to be great. It is not going to be a must buy though. And then the new Groot skin, I actually really like that. I like how big it is. And it's double the length of the other one. I do like the blue. And I don't know what it is about his orbs, but they called to me. Kind of feels like Christmas. Either way, I like that a lot. He looks really good. Oh, that one's different. Okay. Nothing says, hey, buy my bundle like nerfing him. It's solid MVP. I like the short, simple, to the point ones. You know what? I think that's a really good bundle. And then in case you do need extra information, how do you get these? On May 30th or afterwards, go to the store, look in the featured section or the other highlights section, select the bundle you want to buy and then purchase it. If you have any further questions regarding it, save your money. At the very least, one good bundle. I'm excited for Ultron, but the classic Ultron looks so good, but I'm sure we'll see a ton of the gold ones. Then they have something called the combat chest from May 30th until early June 11. Live for limited time unless you pay for the premium, then you have all the time you want. Earn experiencing by playing matches and level up your combat chest to unlock level milestone rewards. Kinda sounds like a battle pass even though we have one, and it's limited time. The combat chest is packed with costumes and related content, emojis, mood icons, and more rare treasures. There's gonna be a ton to do when the patch drops. Tournament and custom rooms, we've added a new room name and password copy functions. Cool. Added a new host only move permission setting. After selecting this, only the host can rearrange player spots. During the ban and pick phase for tournament mode, basic or advanced, a small icon will now mark the captain responsible for choosing on both sides. The captain can right click teammates to delegate banning duties. Yeah, that's kind of fun. For matches launched from tournament rooms, the host now has an immediately end match option. Added a new auto select server mode feature in tournament rooms. When enabled, the system will automatically choose the best node based on the network conditions on both sides. Still new, so it may not always work the best, but I like what they're doing. Added a new toggle option for specific visual effects. Spectators can now control the visibility of characters' outlines, health bars, and names. I do like that. Free cam spectator view now includes a collision toggle. When enabled, the camera obeys collision rules and won't clip through scene geometry. Apparently the spectator section is really popular. I wonder if that's also from map replays or it's just like in tournaments. For PC, the new test performance feature is now live. You can stress test your hardware and quickly identify performance bottlenecks. I don't know what happened the last few weeks, but my performance has really been not the best. On console, in the pre-match hero section, the cursor now benefits from enhanced snapping effects. Oh good. Although this does need to be manually activated. General fixes and optimizations. Fixed an issue where pressing shortcut keys for spray emotes didn't work on first launch. Previously, players had to open the selection wheel once before the shortcuts activated. As usual, fixed several terrain issues that could cause characters to sometimes get stuck or clip into strange areas. Result various problems with broken collisions, floating objects, etc. And address multiple map sound effects. Good. That's a little bit, so just hopping right to the end. Fixed issues with experimental switch shader compilation mode, where screen distortions or unprepared materials appeared black under certain conditions on PC. And then on console, fixed an issue on PS5 where the selection wheel button mapping couldn't be remapped. Okay. And fixed a minor area in the hero list interface where the right analog stick didn't scroll as intended. Alright. Now, as we know, there's been a lot of hero balance changes, RIP Jeff, and honestly a good amount of the divers and captain. Punisher is doing great though, so I'm excited for him. Fixed a bug where Emma's Frost telepathic pulse could not be maintained and failed to gain energy when striking Groot walls. Ooh, now her attacks hit the trees and gain power. That is very good. I didn't know that was a bug. That's really good. Wet Wonders resolved an issue with the speed and effectiveness of multiple Penny Parkers overlaid web stacking, which converted overflow healing into bonus health beyond expectations. No more unexpected health from this web of deceit. Normally I am very much these are bug fixes, so it's not a nerf, not a buff, yada yada. Rather, big buff. Big nerf to Penny. The last while, this is what everyone was on about with Penny. It's like, oh, you can just stack her webs and she's basically unkillable. This fixes that. For Loki, fixed an issue in Loki's regen domain where those of his self and his illusions could continuously stack healing beyond expectations. Okay, I never noticed that. I play a lot of Loki, but I never noticed. With Strange, fixed a glitch causing Doctor Strange portals to sometimes send heroes to unexpected locations. That's a weird bug. Glad they fixed it. For the Punisher, resolved a bug in the Warriors Falls spawn room where the Punisher's passive skill could inadvertently reveal enemy outlines. Okay. Tangled Webs fixed an issue in the Frozen Airfield where webs from Penny's Parker ultimate ability would sometimes drop beneath the terrain when the stage started to move. Man, Penny players have been having it so good and so rough at the same time. For Black Panther, fixed a bug with BP Spirit Rend. After using it to down Winter Soldier and mid Trooper's Fist. I actually have no idea what that means. Subsequent Spirit Rend could behave erratically. I wish they would fix the hit reg, but hey, Black Panther can only have it so good, I guess. Also for Black Panther, addressed a rare issue where under poor network conditions, if BP unleashed his ultimate ability immediately after ending wall climb, it occasionally faltered while still consuming energy. And then Cosmic Character Conundrum fixed a deceptive exploit in Doom Match. Who plays Doom Match? Where Adam Warlock could switch characters post-respawn during his special maneuver. Adam Warlock means really be doing a lot of weird shit. Anyways, it's a really exciting patch. Some cool skins, fun events, and of course this brings everything of Season 2.5. I didn't hear anything about rank reset, so that's still gonna be roughly where you end off the season with. And what is going on with the community this week? Jeff of the Waterfall, what's your wisdom? The players who want role queue are actually DPS insta-lockers that want to force others to play support for them. I actually do think that's true quite a bit. Not wholeheartedly though, especially in a game where swapping your character, being flexible is such an important thing. His healing looks really cool. I like that he has shields too. Yeah, the Magneto and Scarlet Witch team up is sorely missed. Speaking of Magneto, have you seen the new skin for him that's coming? Sorry for the glaring white around the sides. This is what it looks like. It is so freaking sick. And it's in the combat chest, so you don't gotta pay for it, really. This Magneto skin is goated. It looks so freaking good. Holy. Actually, I'll cover this too because it is the combat rewards. This is from the combat chest. If you do not want to know what's in it, skip. This is the last part of the video, so you could just kind of end it. You get a storm skin, which really looks good too. There's more things to come, and then it's sprays, emotes, nameplates. Oh, you gotta pay for this, brother? Oh, that's awful. You have to pay for this to get the cool skins. If you want this skin, you gotta pay for it. I'm gonna do it, but I don't like that. Same thing with these. There's a, MVP? You get some emotes, spray. The foundation skin looks good. I believe everyone but Johnny gets it. This one is a free one, so you don't need the bundle or the premium. Anyways, I said you had to pay for the mag skin earlier anyways. You kinda do. Still, this is literally one of the best skins I've ever seen in this game so far. He looks so good. And for a character that actually is really, really decent. Of course, you can pay more money and skip levels. $46? Get fucked. Oh my god. It's not that big of a deal. Don't do that. Holy. You know what? They're making their money. My god, wow. Anyways, that's a wrap on this Marvel Rivals video. All this comes out on May 30th with the Season 2.5. Hit that like button if you're still watching, subscribe for more videos like this if you haven't already, and stay tuned for the next one. YouTube thinks you like this video next? Let me know if you do.